It is 5:15 and I'm getting really tired. Coffee is saving the day. I do not recommend this book. Yeah, so far I like this challenge. Here we go. I will put on my glasses for this video because I think it is fitting. Because usually I don't put my glasses on, but I also don't see very far. What's up, guys? This week's challenge. No, it's not even. I'm not doing challenges every week. Why do I say that? Wait, maybe you can see the light in my eyes. No, I'm gonna take off the glasses. Sorry. Okay, this challenge has been popping up everywhere in my feed lately, and mostly study tubers have been attempting this 24-hour challenge in which you mostly read nonstop. And since I'd like to stop using my phone for almost 4 hours every day, I've decided to attempt this challenge tomorrow as kind of like a focus-inducing activity. That's what I'm hoping to get from this challenge. So to attempt this challenge, I have compiled a collection of 5 books from which I can choose to read tomorrow. I do like reading, but I'm not the type of person that reads for like 10 hours on end. The last time I read for a really long time is back in 2003 when Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix came out, and I got that for Christmas. My grandmother bought it for me, and the family kept asking me if I would join them for games, and I just couldn't put the book down. So the books that I have here are mostly fiction. One of them is non-fiction. Maybe 2 of them fall in that category, and I've tried to find both thick and thinner books to kind of go back and forth between those 2. So I have Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, Plato's Symposium, Kate Raworth's Donut Economics. Now this is probably a book that I won't be able to finish at all in a day because it's nonfiction, but this, after reading Out of the Wreckage by George Monbiot, which is a great book, and the author seems like super adventurous guy. Off topic, this is not for this video, stick to the subject, okay? The Martian by Andy Weir, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This is a thin book, but it probably doesn't read very quickly because it's a philosophy book. And then we have this one, which I think will be quite easy to read. So the aim for this challenge is not to speed read or to read as many books as possible. I still want to enjoy these books, so I'm not going to rush my way through them, but for the purposes of this video, I looked up how long it will take me if I were to read these 5 books back to back all day basically, and it would take me over 26 hours to read all of them. So I'm absolutely not going to read for 26 hours, so I'm pretty sure that we're not going to finish all of them. But the website that I looked this info up on says that is at a reading speed of about 250 words per minute. So I tested my reading speed with a passage from the book The Picture of Dorian Gray, and yeah, I got an average reading speed. And fun fact, according to fastreadingtest.com, they say for success in college, I should be able to read 350 to 450 words per minute if I want to have any extra time. Let's see how far we can get. It is 9:47 p.m. right now, so I am going to finish up some work, then get ready for bed because tomorrow I'm waking up super early to start this challenge. Okay, so before I go to bed, I will leave you with a prediction. I think tomorrow I'll be able to read at least 3 books. 3 books in 24 hours. All right, it's time to go to bed. Good night. Good morning. It is 5:15. I brushed my teeth, put on some clothes, and I think I'm gonna go outside to start reading this morning. is 6 o'clock now, so I've been outside for about 30 minutes, but it's actually quite cold, so I'm heading back home now. I started reading Ready Player One, which is kind of a dystopian book about the end of the world, or the collapsed world. So it's set in 2040, and it features the main character, Wayne Watts, I think is his name, and he sets out to find an Easter egg within the VR game that everyone's playing in that world, or in that time period in the world. And so far, no, I'm not gonna give spoilers. I won't give spoilers. Okay, I'm going home and see how far we can get. About a third, almost at a third of this book. I really like this book so far. It's really bringing back memories of me growing up, playing games with my dad. Just the feel of this book reminds me of when I started exploring the internet, when my parents got a big bulky computer in the house, and I would spend time reading forums, in chat rooms, playing games. It really is kind of similar to the VR world oasis that is created in this book. So I'm really enjoying this book right now. But I don't want to fall asleep, so I'm going to have breakfast now, and then I'll continue reading. A big jug of coffee to keep me awake. I'm feeling a bit less sleepy now. Okay, it is 2 o'clock and I have 70 pages to go, 73. And I probably should have switched between books. I'm still enjoying the story a lot, but I'm getting tired of reading. Maybe I should just do something else. So I'm just gonna read in bed, and if I fall asleep, I'll just take a nap for 30 minutes. How does Bill Gates do this? Apparently he goes on Think Week once a year, where he reads books back to back, non-fiction as well. Bruh. I finished it, and since it is lovely outside, I am going to take a shower, go do some groceries, walk about outside, not read for an hour, and then we'll come back and we'll get on the next book. Okay, it's maybe a bit windy, but it's fine. What you just saw is a very tired Naomi finish Ready Player One. Since then, I had a shower and I feel way more awake. I'm now on my way to grab a quick little coffee and do some groceries. And this is also going to be my exercise for today, because I'm probably going to be walking 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back to get my groceries, so I can get some vitamin D and yeah, some time for my eyes to focus on something that's not a book. But don't you worry, I have the next one with me. Yeah, so far I like this challenge. There was a chapter there that I felt like I didn't want to go on. I was very tired and I forgot that I had to do some things today, some important things, so I had to get that out of the way too. But now that that's done, and I took a shower and I'm full of energy, yeah man, let's do it. Hallo, mag ik een havercappuccino? Thanks. Oh, guys, I'm so grateful for coffee. I'm not gonna lie, coffee is saving the day. I'm back, and it's way later. It is 6 o'clock now. I left at 4, I think, but a friend called me on the phone, so I had to give him some moral support. On the way back, I read 14 pages of this book, and I have some thoughts on it. Let me just share with you one little snippet. How long had they walked together? 3 minutes? 5? Yet how large that time seemed now. How immense a figure she was on the stage before him. What a shadow she threw on the wall with her slender body. He felt that if his eye itched, she might blink. And if the muscles of his jaw stretched imperceptibly, she would yawn long before he could. Okay, no, this is not fair. I'm ridiculing this book a little bit, as you might notice. I don't want to be too negative off the bat, but I can't help but group this book into the same group as 1984 and A Brave New World. And A Brave New World I absolutely loved. I think it's one of my most favorite books, probably in my top 5 or top 10. 1984, great as well. A bit harder to read, but great nonetheless. However, this thing, it's describing situations, and this was on page 9, mind you. He just met this woman a page ago, and now there's passages of how poetic his encounter with her was. It kind of seems like there's no character development yet we have all of these crazy ass descriptions. Anyway, I'm gonna put these groceries away and then we'll continue reading it. A few fun facts about this book. Apparently this book was written over the course of a few days, so it's kind of like a stream of consciousness thing. Bear in mind, I haven't really researched this very well, because this book makes me care very little about the whole story. But a few things that I've learned. It was written in a few days. It was heavily edited when it was published, I guess. And this is again the original book, unedited, which you notice. The 451 Fahrenheit maybe refers to the temperature at which paper burns, because in this book it's kind of about censorship, it's kind of about technology being bad for people. At 450 degrees Celsius apparently paper burns, or books burn or something. And then we have this one, which I think will be quite easy to read. I'm at page 39 now. I've been scrolling on my phone for probably 30 minutes watching videos of tsunamis. I do not recommend this book. I don't think it is worth your time, is my personal opinion. Let me state that before people start coming after me for ruining a classic, because I think this is a classic. But just the wording, it's so flowery, so fluffy. There's so many words for details that don't seem to matter in this book. Anyway, I'm at page 39, so I'll just keep reading. done. It is 9:07, and I'm so tired. So we read 2 books today. I thought I was also going to finish Plato's Symposium, but nope, not going to happen. This book totally took away the joy of reading. I'll try again next time.